Oh, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Cruyff. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Iniesta. And that's been intercepted. Out to the left it goes.
If they want to counter, they could do with
Vinicius Junior! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. Oh, good read.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that interception was most necessary.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. He's free. He has got space. Vinicius Junior! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Randers take a two-goal lead, and chance! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar is looking to set free a runner. Nice bit of trickery. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Spread out to the left. Fiddles it through. Gets to show off his quick feet.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That was good alertness. Mohamed Salah, he's got away. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, the counter could be on here. Oh, they could break here. Rice, shifted upfield, sends it forward. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Over to the left, now it's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played out to the left flank. Looking for the runner. Real chance! And a second time, Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Gets his pass away, and he was quick to react. Rice.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to...
Has a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to break out here. Vinicius Junior gets away from his opponent.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe, and they can counter here. And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Randers are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Randers ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Now his header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Well, played right into his path. Neymar, he's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's left his man. Iniesta, he's found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Eto'o! And he hits the net. And the second half is off to a flyer. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, good read. Eto'o gives his colleague a guilty look.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
71,649.
Threads one in.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Mbappe. Move forward and quickly so. Cruyff! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Thuram attempts a clearance.
Mohamed Salah.
Cremonese can counter promptly here.
Coming on the field.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Neymar. Number 10, Messi.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the ideal.
Kumo! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Floats it up and over. Marquinhos cuts it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Walker wins the duel this time. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Randers surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Not the most accurate pass. He's Kumo! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Messi, oh, he's burst through. And he's there to belt it away. Randers have it back and they can go again. Messi. And it's Messi. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Neymar pinches it off him. Robson.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rice. Mbappe. Decent hit! It's in! And what a climax we have here!
Cremonese clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Gilberto Silva. Coming on the field is number 15,
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Robson. Now it's Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's bustling through here. That's been drilled forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And there goes the final whistle. Randers have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect
Hello,
evening
everybody,
for a game
and
of football
welcome to today's
to which we
match.
look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a... Has a goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Son Heung-min.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Foden. And here's Raul. Looking for options for movement. And they can counter here. And it's Iniesta. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's got the shot away! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Foden. Randers can counter promptly here. Raul.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Cruyff. There's the hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's straight offside.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, they could break here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Roberto Carlos. And he's heaved it away. Randers, corner number 2 then. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. Bayern Munich can start a counter here. It's just beyond his reach.
Yeah, they were looking for...
He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Randers have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. Kubo. Neymar. And that has put paid to that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that has been cleared. Neymar. And it's Lewandowski.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Now it's Raul. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. Hernandez receives it in a wide position.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi. Foden. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. And he's only too happy to take... Big chance! Corner number 4 coming up here. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Raul. There's a sharp little ball here. Neymar, massive leap! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Have their second corner now. De Jong goes short. Now that is a hefty challenge. Randers can start a counter here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's played him through. He's shifting through. It's Pirlo! And he's there to make a great save.
Pirlo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the finish! Danger averted for now. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Randers leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Randers going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
And that's gone loose. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Courtois will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Oh, it's come off the upright.
Randers couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Trife! Keeper pulls up a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's Lewandowski. Gets away from his opponent. Hernandez gets flagged offside. Lewandowski. Hernandez. Bayern Munich looking to pass the towering header. Harmlessly behind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And it's Iniesta.
They need to play this.
He's gone for goal! That's a fine save!
Iniesta.
Sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Tries to get it clear. Son Heung-min. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
72,306.
Foot in. Kubo. Oh, good read. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff is flagged offside. And he's intervened well there. Gently done. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Hernandez. Now it's Pirlo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cross into the box. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Iniesta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Hits one! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Randers can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Iniesta.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Number 17. Son Heung-min. Coming on the field. Number 13. Neymar. Number 10. Messi. Number 5. Mohamed Salah. Number 20. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that interception was most necessary. And that's been intercepted.
Substitutions taking place.
Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gets his pass away. He's through here. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Mohamed Salah. And here's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Looking for the runner. Great chance! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
6 minutes is...
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Lionel Messi!
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Substitution.
Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Oh, no joy this time. Chouameni. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
There will be 5 minutes added
He's going to
time.
be disappointed with that. Fiddles it through. So what can they make of this? Hernandez. Mohamed Salah. It's a pretty loose pass. Gilberto Silva now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar. He's through. Now is he in? And the shot! It's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Goal! Number 13.
Grandas tear their opponent. And the referee brings it to a close. Grandas, comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Threads one in. And he's running through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. Owen.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, and that's been won straight back. Nedved. Now it's Owen. He is through here. Well, they could break here, and he's all Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Vinicius shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Madrid can start a counter here. Oh, good read. Tomiyasu. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make...
Neymar!
Randers, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Oh, super find. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Marquinhos is there, and he can pick it up. Mbappe. Now it's Owen. Messi. Owen. He's... Owen! Oh, that was no routine save.
Owen really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Mbappe gets over and intercepts. And that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And he has been fouled there. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
And Chet pulls off a sensational save. Neymar. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Randers have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Back into the middle. Owen.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he put it away? That's going to go a long way. That has been cut short. Owen! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And we hit half-time. Randers head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Randers can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Wan-Bissaka promptly onto that, and that is that. He's looking to set free a runner. Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Vinicius Junior.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ah, that's a fine interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Nedved. That is good alertness. Nedved gives his colleague a guilty look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe, and the shot! And the keeper passes the test.
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Owen. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Mohamed Salah. Number
Both sides then
19,
taking this chance to
Mbappe.
turn to their benches.
Number 20,
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Number 11, number 10, Messi.
Owen.
Number
Oh, he'll be
13,
annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Number 9. Substitutions taking place.
Chance to shoot now. And the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need...
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Owen. Gilberto Silva proves too strong. Well seen, saw that coming. Could move up a gear here. Wan-Bissaka cuts it out. Neymar. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that interception was most necessary. Pedri. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, not quite.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Owen. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Defenders on the back foot. Neymar, he's got away, and that's been intercepted. Cafu, and here's Neymar. Now the counter. Kaká. Now it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pedri. Messi, 2 goals to his name already. Looking for the runner. And he's lost his man here. A lot of space ahead of him. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's left his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. He's got the shot away! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the number on the board is 3. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And here's Neymar. And that is that. Randers just couldn't kill it off. They let their opponents back into it and let it get away. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.